Hi, I'm Ari Jarvis, here under the trees of our very own campus mall, as shown in my first picture. When I walk underneath this pathway, I think of the beautiful green and lusty green pathway EPAM takes on his way to and from his grandma's house, and how things that seem too good to be true can distract us from the right decisions and common sense. When EPAM walks home from his grandmother's house, he is given multiple items, including butter, pound cake, and a puppy. However, he does not know how to properly take care of these items and ends up ruining them by the time they get home. This is my favorite hit because EPAM is so overjoyed by the items his grandmother gave him that it is as if he loses all common sense on how to take care of them. As mentioned previously, this often happens in life when we get too caught up with the too good to be trues and veer from the more important things around us.
Hi, my name is Dan Mayer, and I've put together 4 different pictures making up the scenes from the Lazy Man story. These pictures make up my hit from the Lazy Man story. The first picture I chose was a drawing, and the first place in the story that really spoke to me was the part when Maria woke up Luis and made him realize that maybe Wally may have deceived him and gone after the gold coins himself. Luis had always said the saying about how God will give you what you deserve, even if he throws it through the window. And he said that throughout the story, but this was the time in the story where Luis really showed he has a lot of faith, and he had faith in what he believed. Luis thought to himself, well, if I'm meant to earn something, it will happen. I just have to be patient. Sure enough, it did. The second picture I chose was my computer best hit. The second place in the story that really spoke to me was the part in the story where Luis stopped the speeding horse just with the strength of his arm and his hand. This is the part in the story that really proved to me that Luis was certainly not a lazy man, because it takes a lot of strength to stop a speeding horse with just one arm. And a lazy person certainly would not have been able to do that. The third picture I made was my mixed best hit. The third part in the story that resonated to me the most was the part in the very beginning where Wally would not allow Maria to buy eggs she needed to make for breakfast, when Wally explained to Maria that she couldn't buy the eggs because Luis owed him too much money. Putting this part of the story at the beginning made me believe that Luis really was the lazy man and Wally was the hardworking man. My last picture, which was my photo that I took on my phone, and this is the place where I drive my scooter. I drive by it every single day. It's on my way to my apartment, and it's just a picture of I drive right over a bridge, and it's a stream with trees on each side, and it just kind of reminded me of the walk that Luis made on his journey to find water for Maria.